Every time Financial Action Task Force meetings loom on the horizon, there's a flurry of Fox anti-terrorist activity by Pakistan. Symbolic arrests of terrorists are routinely conducted. After observing such farcical steps of Islamabad, a European think tank has urged the United Nations to hold Pakistan accountable for harbouring terrorism. We have a report.
In November 2020, Hafiz Saeed, the founder of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, received a 10-year prison sentence in Pakistan. In January this year, Lashkar-e-Taiba operations commander Zakir Rahman Lakhvi was arrested nearly 5 years after he was released on bail in the 26/11 Mumbai attacks case. These were just to showcase actions by Pakistan ahead of possible international actions. There have been scores of instances in the past when such actions were taken, but terrorists always got away scot-free. The entire world understands Pakistan's songs and dance routine to cover its sponsorship of terror. Islamabad is being exposed by different international organizations at various global platforms. While urging UN to hold Pakistan accountable for promoting terrorism, Amsterdam-based the European Foundation for South Asian Studies has exposed Pakistan during the ongoing 46th session of UN Human Rights Council.
In 2019 and 2020, following growing diplomatic pressure from the FATF and seemingly not driven by a genuine attempt to combat terrorism, Pakistan arrested Hafiz Saeed and Zakir Rahman Lakhvi, two UN-designated terrorists. These sham arrests exemplify Pakistan's double-edged approach towards terrorist activities. Terrorism is patronized when strategically useful, but opposed when it targets Pakistani interests.
Various terror organizations have continued to receive the military's patronage and unstinting support in Pakistan. Terror operations of LET and other jihadi groups are coordinated with the inter-services intelligence that provides it with intelligence and logistical support. Moreover, Pakistan Army and the notorious ISI help these terror groups in identifying specific targets. There has been some actions against some of the groups by Pakistani establishment, but the ones that have been deemed anti-Pakistan. FSAS also raised the issue of an unholy alliance of Pakistan Army with terrorism.
The current situation is a natural outcome of the well-oiled infrastructure for terror created over decades by the Pakistani Army and its intelligence agencies, and Islamabad's consistent distinction between good and bad terrorists. To be clear, the strategy has yielded no benefits for the political and economic well-being of Pakistan and the wider region. Until the Pakistani Army abandons this deeply entrenched way of operating, however, this situation will not change.
Most of the terrorist groups in Pakistan were created by the Pakistani state to serve its own purposes. However, its ability to control the various terrorist outfits is uneven, and some of them have turned against their creator. Unless Pakistan makes a strategic shift in its approach of not using these terrorists in furthering its interest in the subcontinent, it will continue to pay a price in terms of human lives and economic loss. There have been many bloody wake-up calls and there have been many half measures. But to win battle against terrorism, Pakistan needs to go the whole way.